Hi guys, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about a few affordable ways in which you can upgrade and elevate your space and make it look super luxurious. Now, luxury does not always mean you need to spend a bomb. I keep saying this. You can take a basic space like this and transform it into the most gorgeous looking, stunning space like this. If you haven't watched my home makeover, you can watch it right over here. We did a complete makeover of the bedroom, the studio, and we built a walk-in wardrobe. I really wanted to help you guys transform your rooms as well, and it's super easy to do this, and it makes so much of a difference. We don't always realize it. I don't know why people don't talk enough about this, but transforming your space, transforming your room literally can make a world of a difference. It fills you up with a really positive, a really good energy. Spending a lot of money on a home makeover might not be something that's on your mind right now, but there are still affordable ways, and in today's video we will break all of that down. One thing that you'll see in all luxury spaces, whether it's a house, it's a hotel, no matter where you go, any place you call luxurious will be having framed wall art. It's so important to add some sort of color to the room and to uplift the room or to bring it together. If your room is smaller, you can have mirror wall art. Mirrors obviously give the illusion of a bigger room. If you have a darker room, you can have a lighter wall art. If you have a dull room, you want to add a little bit more brightness to it, you can have brighter wall art. You can also get packs of 3, and those look really nice when you place them together. You get these at really affordable prices. I will try to leave links to a few stores where I found some really good wall art, but if you don't want to spend money, you can obviously always make wall art yourself. All you need is either paper or canvas and paints, and then just go to your local framer, ask them to frame these paintings, and you're good to go. In my studio, we have a set of 3 paintings going on, and right opposite that wall, we have a pink floral wallpaper. Because the theme is very floral, we also wanted to go with floral wall art, so together the whole room looks very cohesive. Next up, and something I see not a lot of people pay attention to, is color scheme. Look, all of us go shopping and we pick out certain things, but if we just pick them out more mindfully, we will make a lot of difference to how our space looks. Think about your bed cover, your pillow set, and the rest of your room. You anyway have to pick out a bed cover and a pillow set. Why not make it match with your room colors? Why not have a consistent color scheme going on? A good way to go about this is to click a picture of your space, of your room, and upload it to a software or website like Canva. Now, these softwares or websites will pick out the colors from the image that you just uploaded. So it'll pick out the main colors of your room. It'll create a palette for you, and it'll also suggest some other shades that go well with this palette. You just need to be a little clever and convert all of that hard, laborious work into smart work. Your color scheme is going to be your own because that's very personal. Nobody can tell you what colors to use, but just keep in mind that you attain visual harmony when the colors or the tones going on in the entire room blend well with each other. In these 3 rooms that we did, we've got a lot of white, pink, beige, golden going on, so everything that you see will have tones of that. When it comes to places like shelves or TV units, if you have a tissue box, you can either make sure it has the same colors or the same finish as the rest of the area. For example, if you have a wooden TV unit, you can have a wooden tissue box. Have a consistent color scheme, and whenever you go shopping, keep that in mind. Rugs. Oh my god, rugs are so important. If you're not buying a rug, you are missing out. Any luxurious space will have a rug. Either go with a huge rug or get smaller rugs, but do get rugs. They create an instant feeling of comfort, of coziness, and of sophistication in your room. If you're getting one big rug, I would suggest placing it under your bed all the way till, say, the bedstand. If you're getting smaller rugs, you can place them on each side of the bed. Let me tell you why I think this creates that feeling of luxury. What do we mean by luxury? It means giving yourself comfort. It means placing yourself first. It means living a life that you've dreamt of. That translates into the smallest of activities and things we do. For example, when we wake up in the morning, we keep our feet down. We don't want to keep it on cold floor. We want to keep it on something that's nice, cozy, and soft. These are just smaller ways that elevate your room, and rugs come again for the cheapest prices. If you live in Delhi or Gurgaon or anywhere nearby, Banjara Market is amazing for rugs. Like, I've bought so many rugs from Banjara Market, but even Amazon honestly has some amazing rugs, and in all color schemes. So depending on your room's color scheme, you can mix and match and place something nice. To make things easier for you, I have linked some of my favorite rugs in the description, so make sure you have a look at those rugs. They're all from Amazon, very affordable. They will uplift your room like anything. Let's talk about lighting. A lot of people just have a tube light, and I cannot stress how important it is to shut the tube light and have warm lights in your room. A tube light or anything that's got a bit of a blue tone goes very well for hospitals, for schools, for places where you want to be very serious with your life, right? Our homes need to be a place where we can relax, where we can feel comfortable, we're not stressed out. Unless it's your office space that you're redecorating, your bedroom can do with a nice, warm, comforting, cozy, warm toned light. See, psychologically, warm tones remind us of fireplaces, of the sun, things that give us warmth. When our ancestors and their ancestors used to go out, they used to be fighting, they used to go for wars and everything, they used to be out in the cold. It it wasn't nice and sunny, it wasn't comfortable. So as humans, we do have this tendency to think of the sun and to think of fire as things that will keep us warm and safe. That's why people have artificial fireplaces in their houses. This doesn't mean you need to get rid of your tube light. All you need is one good bedside lamp or a table lamp that can add a little bit more warmth, or just change the bulb of your lamp, get a warm toned bulb, and that will instantly make your room a lot more cozier, a lot more luxurious. After a tiring day at work, you won't feel like you're entering just another basic room. You'll feel like you're entering a hotel room. Another thing that you can do is to switch furniture placement. This is so important. If you ever feel like you're bored of your room, switch things up. You can change the side of your bed, you can change the side of your bedside table, you can change how your rug is placed. Switch things up into a new layout. It gives a fresh perspective. When I was a kid, I used to love doing this, and I would call my mom and ask her to see it and comment on what looks nice, this layout or that layout, and I would spend days doing that. So take your time, do this, rearrange your furniture, rearrange your shelves, rearrange your books, even the smallest things. Just do a complete rearrangement of your stuff and see how pretty that will look. I cannot tell you how important it is to declutter. One trick that I learned when I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube when I was redecorating my room was don't keep anything on top of any surface. Remove things from surfaces. That specifically means no loose items on tabletops. Whether it's a kitchen, whether it's your bedroom, it's your study room, try to keep the surfaces super clean. Think about it. When we check into a hotel room, do you know why we feel so nice? Because it's not overloaded with stuff that we don't need to see. When you enter your room, you see your table, there's so much visual clutter kept on it. Pens and pencils and paper and diaries. There's so much kept on it, which can honestly just get into your drawer and you can keep the top surface clean. It helps clear your mind. Your mind is not feeling overwhelmed when you walk into the room. It's feeling nice and relaxed. It's feeling calm. Our sensory system is not overloaded with visual stimuli. It's nice and relaxed. Now, what if you don't have space to keep all the loose items? What if you don't have a drawer? Get trays. Anything that you keep in a tray will look nice and pretty. The tray in itself is an accessory that will instantly elevate your room. If it's a TV unit or a console table that you have and you keep 3 things together as a set, it instantly groups in itself and gives a very nice look. So you can try that out as well. These trays and cane baskets can be lying around your house. You wouldn't even know about it. So go into the kitchen, go to your storeroom, try to find some of these things. If not, again, really cheap on Amazon, all links down below. Even for cleaning purposes, you won't have to pick up each thing on its own. You can just pick the tray or the basket and just clean it in one go and keep the tray back again. Watermarks. I hate watermarks, and I'm not talking about poster watermarks or online watermarks. I'm talking about actual watermarks. When you keep a glass on any surface and it leaves that round watermark, I hate that. I hate it so much. It bothers me so much. It is just a sign of somebody who does not like their space spick and span, who does not like to keep their space nice and clean. And we do not do this. Get yourselves some coasters. You get these for the cheapest prices on Amazon. You can go to any market. Coasters are the most easily available thing on earth. Same thing with table mats. You don't want to be eating without a table mat, and you don't want to put your glass on a surface without a coaster. I got this set of 5 from Amazon, and this goes very well with my room's color scheme. You can go for whatever goes with yours. I will leave a link to these ones also in the description. Let me tell you, anything that looks effortlessly pretty or elegant or luxurious or sophisticated, it takes effort. Nothing is effortless. Nothing happens if you don't put in effort, and effort doesn't mean money. It just means intentional decisions. Those watermarks can either be ruining your table, or you can put in a little bit of money and get yourself some posters and elevate the way that you live and save your tables as well. Now, I was always scared of adding plants in my room, but artificial plants were it. They saved my life and they make my room look super nice as well. Now, my room does not have a lot of green going on because I find it too bright of a color for myself, but if you like green plants, you can get so many artificial plants as well. If you are somebody who can take care of real plants, only then go for real plants. Don't get a real plant and then not take care of it so that it dies eventually. I've used a lot of pampas grass while I was decorating my rooms, and you guys can see it's super pretty. It looks really nice. I remember when I was in London, I didn't have the space to keep pampas grass, so I actually got small artificial roses. Flowers and plants, whether artificial or real, will always make your room look more inviting and will always create a very happy atmosphere for you to be in. These come for the cheapest prices. Again, I'll leave a few links on Amazon. And finally, for that hotel feel, add a table, 2 chairs or an armchair in your room. Either of the two look really nice. This you will mostly see in hotels, and it just gives a more relaxed feel. Whenever somebody comes to your room, if they're not as close, they don't want to sit on the bed, or if you don't want them to sit on the bed, they can sit on the chair. In the evenings, if I'm just catching up on work, I'll just sit on the armchair, or I'll sit on a normal chair and just, catch up, just finish my work, wind it up, and just be in a more comfy position than being on the bed. With armchairs and chairs, there are so many upholstery options, there are so many cloth options, fabric options. So again, make sure that you're keeping your color scheme in mind. A lot of us tend to go for the cheapest thing available, regret that, and then buy another one. That wastes more money than actually being mindful and buying one thing. You buy something that's blue while your whole room is pink, and then you're gonna say, oh my god, this doesn't look good. You're gonna waste it, or you're gonna resell it. It may or may not resell, and you're gonna go ahead and buy a pink chair. In the first place, be mindful of what color will actually suit your room. Don't go for something just because it comes at the cheapest price. Search a little bit more and you will find something that you like that comes at your budget. Another thing that I would recommend is getting a wallpaper. A lot of us don't know how to get started with elevating our rooms. We feel wallpapers come at a cost, but let me tell you, broken down into the years that wallpaper is going to serve, we all get our walls painted. Most of us get our walls painted white. Instead of that, if you have one signature wall where you add a wallpaper, you don't get that painted, just add a wallpaper. It will change your game for years and years to come. It will make your room look super posh, super elevated. Wallpapers again come in all ranges, so you want to be sure that you find something that fits your budget. But let me tell you, this is one thing that you will not regret. Depending on your budget, depending on your range, you can find some really good wallpapers. If your budget allows, you can get somebody to put it, or you can put the wallpaper yourself. I know a lot of people say, oh, you're gonna get bored of the wallpaper. I am honestly the person who would rather get bored of a white wall than a beautiful wallpaper like the one I have going on behind me. If you guys have been here for a while, you know I actually shifted the room I used to be in. I cannot tell you how positively it has impacted my life. There are so many things that have changed in my head. I never really gave credit to this changed space for that, and I am telling you, you will thank me later. You will come back whenever you do this in the comment section and be like, thank you for suggesting this to us. It has worked. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends and family. I do make a lot of styling videos for your house, for your personal style. So if you are interested in that, if you want to elevate the way that you live, make sure you join our family by clicking on the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Till then, bye bye.